Welcome back to our channel, The Bottom 1%. We are here talking about fucking Overwatch, finally!
Been playing a lot of Overwatch recently. We're amazing.
We're so fucking good, and we are going to give you our honest opinions about all of the ultimates in the game. I thought, we kind of just figured that Overwatch was the next step up from Brawl Stars, because it's kind of just like a bigger game. The exact same.
Yes.
It's the 3D Brawl Stars, so...
Yeah, the FPS Brawl Stars.
Of course.
Exactly.
If you will.
So now we're gonna go ahead and rank them, all of the ultimates.
Yeah.
So, hopefully y'all are familiar with these, or you won't really care. Should we give a synopsis of what each ability does?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Alright, so starting with Anna's...
Nano boost.
So basically, for those of you not ultra familiar...
Heals 300 health, makes them do more damage. It just makes them overpowered. You just shoot somebody with it, and they become Super Saiyan, basically.
I think we can all agree that's pretty
It's impactful.
Pretty impactful.
I mean, obviously, there's two... you can, nano boost a blade, which is a Ginji blade, which is coming up later, or you can, use it immediately. There's, no situation where I don't think nano boost is, unhelpful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless,
Yeah.
obviously you don't want to waste it, but...
It's all about, who you give it to, and
Yeah.
their own impact in the game. So, I think, it's pretty moderate. I think it's a good one to start on, to, set a precedent in the middle to scale off of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely think so, yeah. Moving on to Ash's Bob. I think this is another pretty impactful.
Just a buff-ass motherfucker who shoots people.
Yeah, and
he doesn't miss. He do not miss.
He don't miss. He's like a better soldier.
He do not miss.
He's just a big Torb turret.
Yeah.
I think I would probably... I don't know, do you want to go game-changing? It's definitely impactful, I think.
I would say impactful.
Fucks. Big time. But it's better than the Nano.
Yeah, better than Nano.
I definitely think that's true, yeah. So
Because you can Nano Bob, actually.
Yeah, that's a
That is
great
true.
play. That's a great combo.
And if you have a Mercy, you can attack Boost Bob. That's nasty. And, yeah. So moving on to Bap's Shield.
Yeah.
Which is it's just like a... Man,
You just do more damage through it and more healing through it, and that's all it does.
But it's stationary. It doesn't move. It's
Doesn't
just
move.
a window. So,
I think it's a pretty useless ult.
I think it's viable.
It's viable. It's
You can
situational.
do stuff with
I
it.
mean, basically what you want to do with it is use it for yourself, and then you can just keep your team healed like crazy. And, yeah, so, I mean, if you're just behind your team, set it down, you can keep them up.
But as far as, changing the game,
It definitely is not, great.
but then again, if you round the corner on a Bastion with a window in front of him, you're immediately dead.
Yeah, you're fucked.
But I don't know. Alright.
Alright, moving on. We're 99% sure this is Bastion's tank, even though it's not updated. Which basically, for Bastion, you turn into a tank.
And you just shoot grenades, basically.
I don't think... I've played a fair bit of Bastion, especially in Skirmish. I don't think it's the most impactful ult of all time. You obviously get some free kills, but... I don't know. I'm just gonna say somewhat impactful for Bastion.
You never
he's such a buffed character anyway. I mean, there's I don't know. I don't feel like the tank, raises him to that next level. It's
honestly, his ult should be turret form, but...
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that would start.
Next we got Briggs Rally.
Yeah.
Makes everybody faster and gives them some shield back and heals them.
Yep, I think it's impactful ult as well, especially if you're making it. There's almost.
I think it's probably top impactful.
It's probably unkillable. Basically, your whole team's unkillable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see a lot of Briggs being played in low tier silver,
Which is not where we are, by the way. But
which is not where we are. But no, it's a pretty impactful ult.
Kind of like Sound Barrier.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to later. I think the difference is that.
It's
Brig,
armor.
you're supposed to activate it before you go into battle. Sound barrier is more of a reactive.
Yeah, sound barrier is definitely more defensive.
Yeah.
The thing about the armor too, though, a lot of people don't know. It's not just health. It's not just added shield. It's a modifier that changes how you take damage. Entirely, which is so useful. So useful. All right. So next up, Doom Fist.
It's Meteor Strike.
Meteor Strike. It's
pretty shit.
It's pretty terrible.
Pretty shit.
You
You can get one person, maybe two with it.
Yeah, unless you're playing some shitty people who want to stand in a line. It's a pretty bad.
Or
Now what I have seen though is you can use it to get around the map. So if you use it to teleport to the top of a tower and then you jump down on somebody with it, it can be kind of sick. So it's definitely not useless. It's definitely situational, but It has its uses.
It's just really a lot better chained with like I feel like a lot of these ultimates, their viability is based on like how many they go with, and I feel like his is not really that useful. Like you can use it with Zarya, and you can use it with like not that many people.
You could maybe use it for
Sigma or probably Rhine, but like a lot of these other ones have like 4 or 5 different combinations you could think of, and this one's just like not that useful.
I agree. Moving on to Diva's self-destruct. I definitely think
it's impactful.
It depends. Yeah, I think it's impactful.
Because if you land a good one, it's like a team kill, but it's also pretty easy to avoid.
Yeah, in comp, it's more like we need to clear people from this area. It's almost used as like
a zoning strategy.
Yeah.
I feel like it has a lot of potential, but like as soon as you get with people that know what's happening, like it just loses all relevance whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Remake is not an ult, so we're just not gonna.
Yeah, it doesn't really count as an ult.
I don't know, man.
It's literally just you get back in the mech suit.
Yeah.
Did we explain what Diva's bomb does?
Oh,
it just blow up.
You say, let me blow up. And Doomfist's Garage Strike, you just
Meteor Strike.
Just drop on the ground, man. Genji's Blade.
Dragon Blade.
Gotta be game changing.
It's gotta be top.
It's an awesome ult. If you have Genji on your team,
if you have a Genji on your team that is good, it's just like a team kill.
High risk, high reward, definitely.
Yeah, like if you get stunned or slept, you're fucked.
But probably the best ult combo in the game is Nano Blade.
Nano Blade.
Like I don't know. I've watched a little bit of comp of like competitive team Overwatch, and like these are the best players in the world, and
you always see a Genji.
And if like a Genji Blade just wipes them all out, it's ridiculous. Genji Blade is nasty. Hanzo's Dragons.
I think it's somewhat impactful.
Yeah, I agree.
It is just a dragon that comes out wherever he shoots it, and then
as long as you spot it. Like there are times you get cool kills with it.
It's great for combos and great for zoning, but like if you just shoot it down an alleyway, your odds are you're gonna get maybe 1 kill.
Yeah,
I think it's worse than Diva's.
Yeah, definitely worse than Diva's.
But like
I think it's better than Bastion's.
Yeah,
I agree. Junk's Riptire.
It's good. It's very good.
I agree. It's got very good range. I think it's better than Diva's mech.
I've seen so many games of just like they win the point, they think they won the point, Riptire, dead.
Riptire,
like, it's better than Diva's because it has less reaction time and same damage potential.
Yeah.
So
and you don't have to like. I mean, I think it's very rare to catch a diva out of her mech before she remechs, but there's certainly I think less potential. Like unless you're stupid or forced to use a Riptire in the middle of a battle.
He hits it like everyone within a radius takes like
a lot.
It's got crazy. It's got crazy radius.
So like it's got to be better than Bob and Nano and probably Rally.
Probably Rally.
Because I think you could kill people even if they rally with Riptire.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And I feel like there's very few, unless there's very few situations where it like doesn't get a lot of kills, I feel.
And let's talk about the mobility of it too. Like it's almost as
you can ride up and down walls with it.
Yeah, jump around shit. All right. Well, we'll have to
this is my
apologize for Splash's bias here.
Yeah, I'm a Lucio main. What can I say? Love this guy. Love this ult. The worst feeling in the world is hitting Q and before you hit the ground you get killed or stunned or something. It's bad. But it's definitely, I would say, impactful.
How much does it do for everyone? It gives them like 800 shield.
Mm-hmm.
And it like, maybe more than that. It might be 1,000 and then it goes down. Like
it goes down.
That passes. It's
probably the best defensive ult in the game. Except for maybe Transcendence with Zen.
Almost does not matter.
But the chances of a Zen player actually using Transcendence well are quite low.
You basically, as soon as this is dropped, even if people are midway through their ult, they're gonna survive.
Yeah. So like, if you hear somebody activate an ult, if you hear a Dragon Blade go off, you use this ult and they won't get a kill.
I would put it below Riptire, but above Rally.
Yeah, I think it's better than Rally.
My logic behind it being below Riptire is like, even if you hear the call out for Riptire, if you drop Sound Barrier, you have no idea if it's gonna hit you in time or not.
Yeah, because it definitely doesn't last as long as Riptire
in Riptire, you have 10 seconds.
10 whole seconds.
And like, it's gonna wear off because the Lucio beat does wear off pretty quickly.
You basically can't be reactive to either of like. Honestly, can you be reactive to the blade, to the Ginji blade?
Easily.
Yeah.
It's a long voice line, and then the animation is him like drawing his sword out.
Yeah, so it's just confusing as to where
like
puts it above. It's better than Blade.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we're not stacking it like that. Moving on. I think.
Yeah, because I don't think we're looking at how these counter each other. I think it's just
true.
Okay.
But is it better than Rally?
Yes,
Is it really
it is.
better than
You
Rally?
like Brig, I get that, but it is better than Rally.
Okay. Brig's pretty hot.
All right. Moving on to McCree's Deadeye.
Kind of shit old.
Yeah.
Kind of shit.
Very
I'm
easy
gonna
to
go
hide from.
situational.
I think it's situational.
Like,
can be
it
set
takes-
up so well.
Yeah. But if it's not, like if you can just hide behind a Rhine shield, you can hide behind a wall.
Like, I feel
You
like
just have to listen to where it's coming from, and you just won't.
I think there are better ults that does what McCree's Deadeye does.
And we'll talk about them soon.
I think a lot of people try to get multi-kills with it, which is really not the way you want to do it.
Yeah.
I think basically you want to activate it, get a headlock on somebody, and just shoot them immediately.
Because you're just so exposed with McCree. I mean, you're
Yeah.
just literally you're just stepping right up.
And the longer you have it out without shooting anybody, the more time they have to hide. So
We also aren't even getting into like charge up time and like how long it takes to like get each one of these ults.
Mhm.
But this one feels pretty fast. It's supposed to be used like shortly. Like
Yeah.
you just hit it whenever, and
So I think
you're
it's-
just not gonna see that in a lot of play. So
I think it's better than the BAP shield.
I think it's
probably.
probably
But-
best
Yeah, I
situational.
agree.
Because I mean, like if you use it like intelligently, it's a guaranteed kill, at least one kill.
And it builds up quickly. So.
Yeah,
Maze Blizzard.
Blizzard.
I think it kind of slaps. Like it
Blizzard
can be,
is very good.
It can be comboed with absolutely anything. It will. It can guarantee you up to, I'd say, like in the timing, about 3 kills based on like ice spike headshots that you could do.
Yeah,
I think it's better than. I think it's worse than Bastions though.
worse than Bastions.
Because like
I think it's better than Bastions.
I just don't feel like people. Are we talking about like its individual killing potential or its play with the other team?
Well, I would say play with the other team. Because we're not looking at like
Yeah.
what gets the most kills, but like if you drop this and get like 3 people caught in it, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
Pretty much guaranteed. So it might be better than the Dragon, honestly, because I feel like it's harder to fuck this up. Like,
Yeah,
you
definitely
just-
harder to fuck it up. Less combo potential though.
And like when
I
you
don't
get hit
know.
with a blizzard, it's one of the most
Blizzard
one of the worst.
What the fuck do you do?
Yeah, but like Graviton, Hanzo Dragon, like
The damage.
it just
potential.
kills all of them.
Kill potential. Yeah, you're right. All right.
All right, Valkyrie.
Guys, heroes never die. On my
Honestly,
mercy mains
on
out
baby, kind of shit.
It is actually good. I'm telling you guys.
there.
It heals if everybody's close. It will heal them all,
it,
and it will. You can damage boost everybody within a
playing
certain
mercy,
radius too.
and also
And you fly.
as a mercy main, this is the best time. Like you can get away with like flying to some attacker that just went like too fucking far, and you can res people and just get out of there. It's really easy for resing. It's great for healing. It's a pretty good ult, and also
Compared to the old Mercy ult, though, kind of shit, though. 'Cause
But it's good still.
I don't know. But, like, you could do the same thing with Zins, like, if you want to heal the whole team.
Well, I get that, but you can also damage boost the entire team,
Yeah.
which is fucking insane. It's just like Orisa's ult, but you can fly around and also heal your team.
Yeah, yeah, alright. I'll give it...
I think it's probably better than Nano because you can damage.
It's definitely
this
not
entire-
better than Nano.
But you can okay.
Because you'd have to look
Also-
at the point of
also
Nano is,
it-
like, you don't have to pay attention to the main.
Valkyrie does
Yeah.
build really quickly too. If you're using mercy right, and die.
Honestly, I'm thinking top of somewhat
'Cause
impactful.
you can just pull it whenever. It doesn't
Yeah.
really, like...
It's not one that you have to wait for like a certain situation to use
Yeah,
it.
you just say.
Like if your team's low, you use it. You don't have to wait for like a counter.
All right, Mora's.
Whereas
Death Beam, bro.
Death Beam, whatever it's called,
Um,
Coalescence.
yeah.
Just a beam that damages anybody that's on the enemy team and heals anybody that's on your team.
Pretty good, man.
It's good, yeah.
I'd say it's higher than Mercy's.
I disagree.
That's hard actually.
Because, like, I just feel like at all ranks
I think
of play,
it's better than
more
Bastion,
useful.
but lower than Hanzo's. It doesn't do that much.
I do actually think it's better than Mercy's.
Because it just clears them out, man.
Because, like, realistically, you're only using Moira situationally, like, on maps where she's good. And on maps where she's good, her ult slaps. Like, if it's a long hallway, you just, like, your team won't die, and the entire enemy team will die.
Just the collateral, the impact.
Yeah.
Is so good compared.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Moira ult's definitely higher risk, higher risk, high reward.
It's not, though, because she heals herself, too.
I guess.
Like, when she damages people, it heals her.
It's also, it feels like the team rallies onto it, too.
Yeah.
It's like a very particular ult that, like, once it drops, you know you're safe because Coalescence will heal you, too.
Yeah.
That, like, you can just comfortably go in there. Like, I play Ryan a lot, and, like, when I hear Coalescence, I'm like, alright.
I'm about to head out. Because it goes through shields, too.
Yeah.
That is big.
Alright, the Bongo.
Versus.
The Orisa Bongo. It can't be better than Mercy's, because Mercy's is just a better version of this.
It's pretty good.
It's fine.
It's pretty good.
It's situational, I would say. Because it's a damage boost, but that's all it does, and it's really easy to break if you get a line of sight.
Probably below Babs.
I was going to say below Babs. Because Babs is similar, but you can also heal more with it.
You can't break Babs' thing.
And you can't break it, yeah. But it's better than Doom's, for sure.
Alright. Pharah's Rocket
Pharah's-
Barrage.
It's okay.
It depends. I think it's also situational. I think if you have a Mei, if you have a Zarya, if you have a gravitational field, if you have Zarya's, I think it's pretty good permission to wipe out the team. But that being said, I think like there's only certain situations where you can use Pharah's ult.
And you're so exposed. Yeah. Like, I think I've seen people die while ulting with Pharah's Rocket Barrage more than any other ult.
Yeah. So I do think it's definitely situational. I think it's better than Deadeye, though. Because you can fly.
Yeah, but you can't move.
But you can't really move with Deadeye either.
You can move.
Yeah,
it's slow.
Slowly. You basically can't move.
But like as far as killing potential, I feel like
it definitely outputs more damage.
Okay. Reaper's Death Bloom is nasty.
It is nasty.
I think it might be the most. I've seen more people get kills with Death Bloom more than I think any other.
I don't think it's better than Riptire, though.
I think it's better than Riptire. Because unless
it's better than Riptire, but not Blade.
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree.
Because I bet it puts out more damage than Riptire actually.
Yeah.
Just like it takes long.
And I'm pretty sure.
And you can't really counter it. Like Lucio cannot counter it. It's too fast.
Yeah. And it's so quick too. That's the thing.
That's what I said.
No, I mean like. Yeah. No, I'm just saying like.
Yeah, it's fast, but it's quick too.
I mean like as far as like getting in and out, quickness versus like the ability to drop it.
Yeah, it just drops so quick. It's not like
it's.
Like, it starts quickly and it deals damage quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I don't know if this is making any sense.
I hear that, though.
Alright, Reinhardt's,
Shatter, kind of like an average ass.
I would say it's not great.
It's good for combos.
But it's
definitely.
not as good as the Zarya.
It only puts them down for, like, 1.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe way less than that, actually.
And
so
like,
it'll get you a kill or two on, like, supports or DPS, but like you can't really do much to a tank with it. If you really just go for the tank, if you charge the tank.
But overall, like shatters are just kind of like they feel like a secondary ability.
Yeah,
they're not really that big. Like no one's like, oh guys, I've got shatter. We win this.
I'm thinking
fight.
of this.
I've got shatter.
I think it's lower.
Because if you get multiple people with the shatter, it most of the time ends in a team kill.
Bastion kind of be like shitting on people.
I do feel like similar to Bastion because basically, Bastion you're like both of them are like it's a guarantee like two supports maybe one tank. So I do think it's similar to the Bastion tank in a way, but I don't think it's as good as Bastion.
We're kind of underestimating though like its speed. Like
yeah, it is very fast. You can't really counter it.
As soon as shields drop, you can hit it. And
like if you hear the Bastion ult
true.
Go off, and you just go away.
And usually you're not in like an exposed position as Bastion, so you just have to move. Okay, I'll agree with that.
It might go higher for me, but like,
I don't think so.
better than Hanzo's.
I think it is better than Hanzo's. I think it's
because like
I don't know if it's
think about the forefront that you can use it versus Hanzo's dragons. Like the dragons just kind of be like the most situational shit.
Yeah.
Like you can't I would rather have someone drop Shatter than drop Dragon.
Yeah, definitely.
Should we
I
have
can see
Hanzo
what
done
the fuck's
situational?
happening.
no, I don't think so.